Open your fucking ears. It's the Crime.wavRadio.
Hello.
What is good?
What's up, man? It's your boy. You don't know me though, so let me introduce myself.
Introduce yourself, bro. The people need to know you.
I don't want to be that nigga. It's your boy. You already know who it is, and it's like, nah, bro.
I don't know who it is.
Whose man's is this?
Who are you, sir? Let them know.
Some people know me as Lil NyQuil because I put that ass to sleep in more ways than one. What else do people call me? Jayhawk 3000.
True. That started kind of in high school too.
Yeah, you know, that's from day one.
Right.
My man, never mind. I was gonna do some shout outs, but
not yet.
It's too early.
Not yet.
Stay focused. You feel me? If you've seen me on Black People Meet, you may see me under Teen Cudi. That's TEENCUDI. You can follow me on every social media platform, you know, Instagram, Twitter, the only important ones. I'm on Facebook, but I don't want my mom to find this out, so...
Right. No, you ain't on Facebook. You ain't on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm not. I blocked that shit. I deleted it. But Teen Cudi, TEENCUDI, right in front of my face is...
Coming from...
my support.
Edgar Key.
My right hand. Goddamn, my man's.
What's good?
What's good with you?
What's good?
What's your name,
ladies and gentlemen? You know, I was born without a government. They'll tell you about that.
Right, the man with no name. So.
Right, social media. Follow me. Instagram, Twitter, Pornhub. At VICVERSA_, otherwise known as Vic Versa Versatile.
Please tell me where you came up with that shit, son, please.
What is good?
No, backtrack. Run that back, son. Vic what?
VICVERSA_.
And
where'd
you get the versatile from?
Son, I just made that up. I'm gonna be honest with you. What happened was I thought of the name. We were trying to think of names. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna use my actual Twitter and Instagram name. And I said, if somebody asks, I need to know. I need to have a logical explanation for this.
Right. Okay.
I can't look like the dumbass with my name.
Okay.
So that's it.
All right. So.
What's good? What we got on the list?
It's a lot going on right now.
What we got to the list?
Tensions are high. You could what do they say? Cut that shit with a knife, butter. Something about tension.
Definitely.
Yeah. Anyway,
it's thick in the air. There's so much shit going on between so many groups of people. When in all honesty, it's unity. You gotta be together.
Boy,
it's like, no.
I sound like lives matter.
Endorsement for Trump.
Right. You sound like Pharrell, nigga.
No, but bro, no. What I'm trying to say is people just protesting and just throwing these fucking rocks into Starbucks. All I'm saying is,
but hold up,
you should have hit the Dunkin' Donuts. You should have hit the Dunkin' Donuts as well.
Yeah, for real. Fuck that.
All right, but yeah. But,
I had the worst breakfast sandwich from Dunkin' Donuts one time. Like, I hate spending money on fuck shit. But anyway, why are people rioting, bro? Please give the audience some insight in case you've like been living under a rock or you forgot to pay your cell phone bill and shit.
Yeah, I'm that thief in the night that comes out riots at night.
Right.
You don't know me by day, but by night I go by Vic Versa.
Nigga, I'm talking about the inauguration.
Right. But
what's going on?
In all honesty, I don't know. People are upset still. That's all there is to it. Like at one point, it no longer became a race between a Democrat and a Republican. Mm-hmm. Eventually, it was just one dude who's just completely fucking obnoxious and almost has no filter. Some of the people like about him, though, like they like his honesty, I guess. But still, like the things you're for are just completely just fuego, 0%. Nobody likes him.
Nah, white people. White people
that voted for him. The white people that voted for him.
Yeah, I mean, when I wasn't really surprised when he got elected, because like people was like, oh, you know, Hillary gonna come through. She's the more logical choice, and I'm like, bro, like she's done some real fuck shit too.
She has.
And it got exposed,
right?
But nobody give a fuck because Donald Trump saying, you know, any and everything that comes to his mind and shit. But
so his fuck shit is masking her fuck shit,
right? But it's like a higher level.
Exactly.
It's like I'm gonna one up you. Oh, you doing some dumb shit? I can do some even more dumb shit.
Right.
Some dumber shit.
See.
But I was saying that to say, middle America, like what? The only the only time people don't really vote, or like I've only heard black people say, I'm not gonna vote for this person because of blah blah blah. Granted, I don't really have many white friends, but even just through daily interaction with people at my job, them white people vote. So
they do.
Middle America was red, like all that shit was red, and that's not surprising because one, that's where all the racists are, and there's nothing for them to do but hate black people.
People came out of the work specifically just to vote this time because Trump was going.
Riding all their tractors. And
he wants Mexicans gone? Let's vote for him.
Right.
Like,
you worried about Mexicans taking your job? Like, nigga, you in North Dakota. There's no Mexicans in North Dakota. It's like you and another person.
Farm your 5 patches of corn, nigga, and just stay quiet, son.
Right, like, you chill out. Like, white people think Mexican people are coming, like, to their specific neighborhoods and taking... Nigga, no, they not. Your neighborhood's cool. Like, ain't nobody fucking with you like that, for you live on a dirt road.
But yeah, I was this morning. So the inauguration, of course, occurred yesterday. Shout out to the inauguration.
A word I did though.
It was some fuck shit. It wasn't worth it. Okay. But yeah, so inauguration happened yesterday, and guess who was sitting there, in the wild middle row trying to be hidden?
Who?
Floyd Mayweather, son.
Floyd was down there.
Floyd Mayweather was there, bruh.
Oh, I mean,
so
he's got like $600 million. He's no longer black.
So
like I understand him because like it's fucked up because it's like, damn, nigga, you black. He don't like black people. But Floyd probably like how Michael Jordan was. It was one rapper who walked up to him and said, "Yo, can I take a picture?" And Michael Jordan was like, "I don't take pictures with niggas," or he said some fuck shit like that. Right. That's how, like...
Once you reach a certain amount of your salary, your mindset is going to change.
You don't have everyday problems. Like, rich people don't give a fuck about what happens to us because that shit does not affect them.
But, okay, here we go. Which one would be worse, though? Somebody who was born poor, not rich, and became rich throughout their hard work, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or somebody who was just born into rich, born into that.
I think that like struggle makes you struggle.
That's what I'm saying. Not all rich people are like that.
Yo. And that's true. That's just how you're brought up. Your upbringing and shit. If your parents are hardworking people and they got that bag, and then like they don't want you to have to go through the stuff they went through, like you can still teach morals and values without being a piece of shit.
Exactly. Simple as that. As long as you're not a piece of shit, you gotta stay rid of yourself. You gotta stay true. Simple as that. I don't know how that.
But I was saying that because Floyd Mayweather, I was about to bring it back. But Floyd, I'm not surprised.
Right.
And even with Steve Harvey and somebody else met with him, Kanye and another person.
Right.
And I don't even count Kanye because it's like,
we might have lost him too, bro.
Yeah. I mean, again, he said he would have voted for Trump.
He did.
And the sad part about it is, bro, I fuck with Kanye on like another level, bro. Like that's my nigga.
Thank you, Jesus, for everything you've done for the community.
Exactly. Like that's Kanye West. Like he's made hits, nigga. Graduation.
Yeah, for real.
God damn it.
College dropout.
We lost one, bro.
He does his thing.
Yeah,
but we did. But
what?
Do you think his mental health played a role in that? As they're trying to portray it to be, because I think what they found out was like, oh, you know what? If we get Kanye to vote for Trump. If Trump pursues Kanye or whatever, because he had to be convinced. There's no way he came with that shit on his own.
But I feel like that's probably the Kardashians.
That's what I was about to say. He had to be convinced by somebody else.
Yeah.
So can we really blame this man?
That's like all a family of snakes, my nigga. Like,
look what they did to, wasn't Lamar Odom?
Yeah. And he was, damn, bro. Lamar fell from grace hard.
He went from dunking basketballs to
literally overnight. I don't even remember. I don't remember history. Okay, let me backtrack. Yeah. I was just high and I tried to.
No, it's okay. History, son. I gotta be in that, bro.
Okay, anyway.
I gotta be in that.
Like, I don't remember his history as him playing basketball. I remember him. Yeah, like, only thing I remember about this nigga is he was a crackhead. Right. Like, that's it. This nigga was on the Lakers. He was on the Clippers. Like, he was the man. He was about to be the next somebody famous in basketball. That was good as shit.
And he was young. He wasn't as old. He was younger than LeBron. He was younger than LeBron. When he first got into the hospital, he's younger than LeBron is now. Yeah, he had to have been. No, I don't know shit about that age. I'm just taking a wild shot in the dark.
Yeah, please.
But that's what's up.
Turn the flashlight on, son.
Right.
Find your path, bro. But I was saying that to say Lamar Odom, like, it's fucked up. And then
it is.
What happened with Rob? Like the family in general.
Yes.
Like he looks like
he's the only one that like doesn't fit that, I guess, expectation. But he's doing his thing though.
Is he?
Like, he don't really I don't think he really fucks with his family like that.
But he fucks with Black China, and that's...
Okay, but that's
like the same level.
I'd rather him having fucking Black China than fuck in his own family, bro. Like, knowing what I know about them, I don't know. Which I know I have not respect for them, but, I'm not disrespecting them or anything like that, but,
Yeah,
I'm just trying to cover my foot.
They're not gonna kill
footprints.
you,
Fuck all
bro.
that.
They're not gonna get you, my nigga.
But yeah, Mayweather was there, bruh. Speaking of Mayweather,
yeah, what's good?
somebody might get Mayweather this year, bruh.
Who?
Chris Brown and Soulja Boy. Bruh.
Yo, Chris Brown is gonna beat his ass. Like,
unfortunately,
it's not even about to be a fight. They're gonna touch gloves, and they might not even do that shit. Chris Brown about to moonwalk his ass and like back fist this nigga, and it's about to be a wrap. Like,
nigga, Chris Brown was like, you got served. Nigga slid on his head, bro.
Nah, they don't even count because every move he's in, he dies. Like Chris Brown, they don't get this nigga no like lasting roles. It's like
this Christmas, nigga had a perfect cameo. He sang the theme song of a movie, so that's pretty tight.
That's all we need you for, bro. But I mean, hey, that's what you want to do. You can sing and shit.
Yeah,
get that bag. But yeah, Chris Brown and Soulja Boy.
I can't believe that's what it's come to, bro.
Soulja Boy's just been reaching at any and everybody. He's like a tornado of chaos. Like a tornado is fucking chaos. Yeah. Goddamn tornado, like just reaching and grabbing everything. Yeah. Right, like shit.
No, that's all good.
Just reaching and grabbing everything, just trying to be relevant. And it's like, bruh, I remember doing the Crank That Soulja Boy in middle school, or maybe like the first year of high school.
It was elementary or middle, wasn't it?
Nah, it wasn't elementary, man. Like, he not that old. He like our age.
Okay, it was middle school then.
Like 9th grade, I feel like.
9th grade?
Or 8th grade.
Yeah, I don't really know, but yeah.
And it's like, how do you, like, that's why you gotta have a plan. I feel like some people just get big and don't plan that shit out. And the sad part is, like, I'm gonna finish that thought, but the sad part is, he's smart business-wise. Like, he's definitely has some business
smart business-wise. He knows, like, who to know, who to talk to, and things like that. It's not just like, I'm just making these videos on YouTube and just getting millions of views on them off the random because of a dance because my shirt goes past my knees. That's just how it is. I'm just trying to make some videos, and I might be really, really famous from this. All right, so you good, bro?
Damn, my nigga.
Are you good?
That cough just threw me off.
Oh my goodness! All right, bro.
I thought I died.
What I was saying was he made these videos online that got him famous. Mm-hmm. So like you were saying, he wasn't expecting that fame. He was like just doing it because he just wanted to do it. So basically, I think I was agreeing with you.
He doesn't plan and shit.
Right, but I mean, fame is fame, though.
Is it? You could be like kind of famous, and then you could be famous.
You're right.
You could be famous Amos, bro.
That's right.
That's true. Everything connects.
That's true.
It is.
Oh, damn.
Shit. Oh!
What happened? What?
Long story short, fuck Floyd Mayweather, pretty much. Running team, all that shit.
What happened?
Because of the motherfucking inauguration.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, like, I can't believe you were there, my guy.
Yeah.
Can't believe it.
I couldn't even imagine going to work. Like, their subway system had to be fucked up.
I wouldn't have gone.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have gone. Simple as that. Damn. What's your Super Bowl picks?
Depending on who wins this week's games, but whoever comes out of the NFC, I'm cool with, mainly because
I'm going for Falcons.
Yeah, I fuck with Aaron Rodgers though. He's the best quarterback in the league.
He put the Cowboys down.
But I fuck with Julio Jones.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, whoever wins that game, I guess a push. I don't care. Right. But I want the Steelers to beat the Patriots because I really hate Tom Brady. And I hate Robert Kraft, and I hate Bill Belichick.
Tom Brady has been good for so long. I think that's like one of the main reasons so many people hate him.
He's like the LeBron of
he's like the Yankees.
Football.
He's like the Yankees of football as well.
Yeah, well,
so much money.
Fuck the Yankees.
So much
don't
money,
even get me started about them.
No, I agree. Fuck the Yankees. But no, so much money was pumped into them. It was just, and that's what happened in soccer too. PSG, remember they were nobody.
Can you explain what PSG is to people who don't know what that is?
PSG explicitly stands for Paris Saint-Germain. You can see me for my French language. Ask my French language teacher. I got a B-.
What sport is that, son? What sport
PSG is soccer.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Are you hip, son?
I know who it is.
Oh, PSG is soccer. So basically there was a shitty team in their league back in I think it was like 03, 02 when they didn't really have anybody. And they got bought out by, I think it was Emirates. Fly Emirates.
United Arab Emirates?
Yeah, it's United Arab Emirates. Yeah. It's an airline. They fly usually in and out of Dubai, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. In that area, Saudi Arabia and all that. But, damn, I just lost my train of thought.
Anyway, we're the only podcast with soccer news, y'all.
Oh, soccer. So anyway, a bunch of money got pumped into them, and they got Ibrahimovic, and this man is like a fucking giant tank. He's a Swedish tank. Yeah. Basically, they hired a Swedish tank to be in their team.
He's really good, and
they're only good because they had money.
Yeah.
So, like, you ain't really find no talent on your own. You just got rich and bought everybody else's.
Yeah.
So, but you know,
that's like white people, except they didn't buy it. They just like took everything.
Oh, son, enlighten them.
About white people being some shit?
All of it, bro. Like,
I feel like, nah, because I mean, your history
we have
class,
a book coming out in 2018, y'all.
White People Some
White
Shit.
People Some Shit, starring Mr. Team Cuddy.
Nah.
Produced by Vic Versa.
Like
Published
shit.
by Vic Versa. But yeah,
anyway, like, I mean, everybody know
but
white
not
people
all, though. But
can't.
not all, though.
I mean, yes,
not all. But
obviously.
they know who we not talking. They know who we talking about.
Like, yeah,
I just want
obviously,
to make that clear.
not all white people
I
are
just want
some
to make
shit.
that clear. Right.
It's just a good percentage of them are some shit. Like, that's just real. Like, I'm sorry if that offends somebody, but it's the truth. Like,
and I've just noticed that
white
just
people
from
be
looking
wild.
out and embracing things in the world.
Hell yeah.
Like the way some people look at you.
Bruh.
The way they say certain things or assume certain things about you.
I was.
And when you try to explain that to other people, it's like, you can't. Not other people, but, people that are not black. Simple as that.
They don't get it.
Or not a minority. It's like,
I don't understand.
they
This
like,
is how life
dude,
is supposed to be.
You're taking it too serious or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm just being honest. That's the kind of shit that just happens.
Yeah.
And now it's like, nobody's going to listen. So it's just like, why don't I even bring it up? Just, all right, I'm delegating the reason, not delegating, I'm giving the reason why you're acting like that is because you're white. I'm not going to take the time to try to know you.
Yeah,
and know if you genuinely just don't like me or you heard something bad about me.
Yeah.
But if you say something disrespectful, it's like, okay, you just feel entitled, I guess.
Yeah, right.
That's used to happen. It used to happen all the time.
I feel like that's how white people look at us, but it's not for the same reasons. Just because we're black automatically. Like, I give each white person a chance.
Oh, of course.
But it's like, I feel like some white people don't give black people a chance at all.
Right.
And that's the fucked up
part.
part.
I wonder if other races feel like that about other races as well.
Hell yeah. I think it's
universal.
Thailand, like the Thai people, I believe it's Thai people.
Yeah.
They look down upon, it's either Thai or the Philippines, but one of those countries look down upon among the other Asian countries.
Right.
And that's kind of fucked up.
It
but
is.
that, like, I saw a tweet that said people of color who are dark skinned get treated bad around the world. Like,
right.
In any
ethnicity.
Yeah, if you're dark skinned in any ethnicity, people probably look at you like you some shit. And it's like, what?
There's probably some stats on that too. There's definitely probably stats and surveys because they do all that shit. There was one dude that came out on YouTube. I can't remember if it was a black dude. I would tell him his shout out the channel page, but I don't know it. But anyway, he was talking about how he did research on all these studies and saw that white people are not the most racist in the world. And he was showing how everybody, the common cliche counter argument, oh, black people had slaves too back in the day and blah, 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 blah. But it's like, bruh, that was, I don't know, that's different.
Is it really different though?
I actually don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. I don't think I was going down that.
So you got to finish these stuff.
I know.
Like, you was on to something, bro.
I was on to something.
Good thing that wasn't a
They
business
just took it out of my head. CIA is watching, bruh. CIA is watching, bruh. They just shot a ball of radiation at my forehead.
I wouldn't be surprised if the CIA did do some shit like that.
Right.
Because they have fucked up, like, the black community so much, my nigga. Like, this is crazy. There's this one incident where this writer, his name was Gary Webb, and he was from it's not San Diego, it was San Jose.
San Jose? Okay.
I think it was San Jose. There's a movie out.
Right.
I'm going to look up the title because I don't want to just leave y'all hanging.
Right.
His name was Gary Webb, and he found out that the CIA, like, flooded the hood in Los Angeles, the hoods in Los Angeles, with drugs and shit.
Oh, right.
With crack. Because they wanted to use that money that was, exchanged for these products and shit.
Yeah.
Use it to help fund I think that their name was the Contra. It was a militant group fighting communism. It was in a South American country.
The Contra.
Yeah. Like the game, son.
Right.
But I'm saying that to say, like, they used that, and they used him to try to cover the story up because he wrote about the story. He had all his sources. People were coming out saying that they were agreeing with what he said. All the sources checked out. Huh?
These Contra niggas look hard, son.
Oh, like shit though.
Like, I'm just saying, they just got like this crazy.
Look at all them guns. Like, you from the hills. There's no way they had that kind of money to buy that shit.
Right.
Like,
Okay.
Fuck no.
All right, I'm listening now.
They turned him into the scapegoat of the story. Like, they flooded the news media with like negative stories about him. So even though his work was accurate because it did happen, it's like nobody believed him because all they can remember was, hey, this nigga got exposed for telling fake stories in the news.
Right.
Like Lamar Odom and how he got fucked up. Like, you know, how people just fuck you up. And it's like you don't remember the good shit. You just remember the bad shit.
Stay away from drugs.
Even if it's not true. That's what they were saying in the movie. Like, even if it's not true.
Right.
You know, people believe whatever they want to believe. Mainly because the general population doesn't like to do research.
Right.
They'll just believe anything, which is, you know, shout out to y'all. Put motherfucking Chester Cheetah in a goddamn Oval Office. Yo, his family looks like some vampires, bro.
He does. Did you see when they were walking down the street?
I didn't watch anything about the inauguration until I left the house.
It was like a GIF.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I'm not trying to see shit about that, man.
It was just, just seeing Obama leave and then him walking down the street. I was just like, great, welcome to Trump's America.
Yeah, man. That's damn. Shout out. Well, nah, not really. I was gonna say shout out Obama, but nah, he's fucked up.
He has his fair share of mess ups as well, but I would still rather have Obama than Trump.
Yeah.
That.
Oh, yeah. Just off the strength that he's black.
Exactly.
But it has to be more than that, though.
No,
it has to be more than that.
Initially, it was some of that.
Yeah.
People just really want to get a black person in there, which who wouldn't want to? But they just,
But that was like a gimme, bro. They let us have that shit. Like
for 8 years?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's what keep people happy.
That made it easier for people to say racism doesn't exist.
True that.
You could just say,
that's
like, to kill anyone's argument, people like, well, I mean, how if we have a black president? It's like, well, nigga, it's more to it than that.
Right.
Like,
and if you think about it, he did a lot for people, but one of his
he didn't do a lot for black people.
That's what I'm about to say. He didn't do a lot for black people.
He didn't do a lot for black people.
They put him in the office to make black people feel comfortable and said, but you're not going to pass anything for real. Okay, we'll give you Obamacare.
He said, oh, my nigga, you thought you about to come and do some work? Nah, bro, sit back, relax, my nigga, chill.
You're just the face.
Right.
And he said, and then he was, you're just the face. That's all there is to it. Oh, you know, we'll let you do Obamacare, but guess what? Literally, the day after you're out of office,
niggas
just deleting it.
Niggas was camping out the Senate, right? Like, I can't wait to repeal this nigga's bullshit.
Son, they clicked on Obamacare, dragged it over a recycle bin, and just held it there. And when it struck midnight, they let go of the mouse, bro.
That would be so petty if Donald Trump played My President is Black in the White House the first night with Melania, son. Like,
that would be terrible. With Chris and Michelle in the background.
That is so fucked up. Damn, like.
Wow, that is funny, though.
Yeah, I mean, Flint don't got no water, son. Still. That's real. Detroit is some shit. Not to say if you live in Detroit is some shit, but I mean, from the stories I've heard, like the
water is
there,
some
like
shit. The water is some shit.
Like, the gang violence is some shit. Shout out to Chicago, man. They holding it down. Like, anybody in Chicago who's not dead yet, like, on the real, like, shout out to you. That shit is real. Because all the black people live in the same area for real. Like, Chicago's really segregated.
Which was struck. That was probably...
That was on purpose, too.
Right.
Son, that was on purpose, too, which makes it worse. It's like, did you know that Jerry Springer was the mayor at one point?
Jewish mayor or what?
The mayor of Chicago, my nigga. You
Not
said
Jerry
Jewish
Springer.
mayor.
No,
Jerry
okay.
Springer.
I thought you were talking about Seinfeld. My bad. Springer.
The fuck?
You said Springer, I heard Seinfeld. Don't ask, bro. Don't ask me how. Don't ask me how, bro.
So you just went down a rabbit hole, bro.
Bro, I'm on the moon.
Jerry Springer was the mayor of Chicago at one point, but it's just irrelevant. Okay. It's just a...
I mean, that's happened. Bro, you see how Arnold. Look at Arnold.
Well, no, I was saying that to say, like, Chicago has been fucked up.
Yeah, it's tough.
Like,
there's a lot of corruption there going on.
Hell yeah.
That's
so fucked up because it's like, yo, you're an individual.
Right.
There's really nothing you can do.
No.
Like, that high of course, that's what I'm saying. Like, they don't give a fuck. Right. Like, they really don't, because they're either getting money or they're getting some benefit of allowing y'all to stay in your conditions.
Right. They
flooding the hood with all these high-grade weapons. So, my nigga, if your hood is so poor that you don't get, like, all the houses boarded up, there's no jobs in the community.
There's nothing
even if you selling drugs, how the hell does everybody have access to, like, these high-power rifles and motherfucking machine guns?
Oh, exactly, bro. That's a given. That's a given.
The government, son. Like,
I couldn't even build the handle for a gun, son. Let alone
that's what I'm saying. I have access to all that shit. Like,
I'll give you a slingshot and a bullet.
Right.
That's all. And you just go. That's what you got to deal with.
My nigga, I might hit you with something.
Back in the day, people were using bats and shit. Bats, like actual baseball bats.
That is the worst way to die.
Then all these rifles and guns just started coming out of nowhere.
That's what happened in Africa, my nigga.
You just unlocked all these weapons for us, and
that's like cheating. That's like you playing in the game.
Niggas putting a cheat code for the hood, son. Like, what?
You see your man's online, like the next day he's like level 27.
Right.
And you was like, nigga, yesterday he was level 14, bro. What the fuck was you doing,
what was you doing, bro? Where did you get that high-powered rifle, bro?
Like, shit, like, I thought we was on the same page with the swords and clubs.
Like, we fight with swords and clubs, and you just show up with the
what the fuck is this? Like, goddamn.
Bro,
you gotta give niggas some warning.
If you think about it, bro, thinking back in the World Wars, bro, when the tanks first came out, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Niggas just fighting, okay, nigga might have a horse or a carriage.
Motherfucking horse.
Bruh, what is this machinery I hear coming over the German hill over there?
Over yonder.
A fucking tank, bruh. Oh my
tank,
God.
my nigga?
What?
Could you imagine? Honestly, son, I can say this wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if there's a nigga in the hood who could get you a tank, son.
Bruh. Oh, that shit can get registered, bruh.
Right. I'm pretty
Just
sure
for a
one
high
of my
price.
uncles could give me a tank. Like,
You gotta drive with it pointed above at all times.
Right.
On the slight chance that you might turn on everybody.
Right. But I'm saying, like, yeah, man, Chicago, like, that whole
Yeah.
situation with our black communities
For
is
real.
really fucked up because it's like people either don't have access to the stuff they need to make a difference,
Right.
or people don't give a fuck, which is,
Right.
like, prevalent in
Or
any
people are
community.
just...
Because we don't
They just
support
can't
each
do
other.
it. They just can't do
But
it.
that's just how we were brought up. It's not
Right.
we as in, like, our parents brought us up. It's just how the systems made us, bro. Like,
Right.
black people really don't support each other.
You have any parents in the world.
Yeah.
You still, I don't know, you're still going to see what you see and feel what you feel.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of seeing what you see and feeling how you feel,
What is good?
my nigga Taxstone felt some type of way when he shot at Troy Ave and killed that nigga son. I'm not gonna say he did it,
No, he
even though I
definitely-
kind of just said he
yeah.
did it, but I'm just saying, like, at the
Yeah,
same
we don't
time,
know.
in general, see, I'm stumbling because, like, it's like my nigga Taxstone got arrested, bro.
He did get arrested.
That's crazy.
Beloved.
Yeah.
We have to get our, son, I got to buy a shirt. I just want at least a shirt with the Beloved on it. I know it's about to sell out.
Yeah.
Because right when I started, like, I genuinely want to support his channel even though he's gone.
Yeah.
Because this man started a brand and all that, so this man's going to jail for who knows how long.
That could be us.
Because he got denied the bail or whatever. But if he gets found for, like, that murder, then...
I mean, he kind of snitched on himself. He didn't even kind of. So, like, he, like, told on himself without telling on
in a
himself.
lot of interviews, yeah.
Like, based on the events that happened, it's like, bruh. Okay, so let's just start from the beginning, because I feel like if people don't know about what happened, it kind of don't make no sense.
So Taxstone is a podcaster out of Brooklyn?
One of them New York
Brooklyn?
boroughs.
I'm sorry. I should know this.
It's cool.
Pretty sure it's probably Brooklyn.
Hey, man, it's 2017, my nigga.
Respect. Yeah, I don't
if
know
this
that
piques
you
your
guys-
interest, Google that shit.
Right, you
But
obviously...
anyway, like, we
Alright,
just
anyway,
bring you to the forefront. You can lead a horse to water, but you
Right.
can't make him drink.
Exactly. So he was a podcaster out of New York, simple as that. And he used to do a lot of good interviews. Some were problematic, some were like really interesting to hear, some were funny, some made you like sit down and really open your ears and listen. Like when he saw he actually had a therapist come on his show and give him give him therapy. I don't know if it was for free. Probably it was for free because she was still getting clout because she was coming on the podcast.
Yeah.
She got clout after the first interview. They ended up doing two. So what does that say? But she was just, giving him therapy, and it was just like some of the things that he had wrong with him. I'm sure other people also had wrong with him. So it was like they were getting therapy too from this thing. Because a lot of people, if you listen to a podcast, it's not like going on YouTube. If you're on a podcast, your mind is connected with that person's mind. They don't know what you look like. All they know is how you think. That's it.
Man,
That's like only. That's like. I mean,
they not selling telegrams.
they
You
can.
look
I
somebody
guess.
up.
Yeah, they can. But like, no, I'm saying on a podcast, you're not seeing facial expressions
I
and stuff
feel
like
you.
that. You
I feel
can't judge what somebody's saying off if their eyes are open or closed or something.
That
like
is why.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why, man. I like meeting people in person.
Right.
Like, it's fucked up. People don't like talk. People don't like doing regular shit. Like,
No, they
to
don't.
me, that's regular. When you meet somebody, it's like, yo, we gonna meet
We on
in
the same
person.
level?
Like,
Right.
yeah, people are like, oh no, I don't want to meet up. Like, why?
Wait,
like,
what?
Are you a catfish? Man?
Nigga, I met niggas off Xbox Live.
Like shit though.
So.
But anyway, we getting off track, nigga. Back to
I forgot.
Taxstone.
Yeah.
Shooting that nigga.
So yeah, he was just found. I guess police got some suspicion on him about the shooting involving.
Because there was a video. It was on
Urban
Twitter
Plaza in
when
New
I saw that shit.
Right.
This
They
nigga
said-
Troy Ave was like shooting, like he was real life shooting, like he just not give a fuck.
He got self-defense.
Like it's on camera, like
Yeah.
And mind you, this is like the highest quality surveillance camera I've ever seen in my life.
That was like
So
an action movie.
It was. I was like, yo, if you didn't
I
know, you
said-
would have thought that was from a movie or some shit, like another hood movie.
Like where the fuck is Jason Statham?
Like Shot to the 8, son.
Right.
Or Belly 6. But yeah, like apparently
Waist deep.
Troy
5.
Ave's bodyguard got shot.
Right. And died.
And this was last year, mind you, May 2016. So like they really put some work in because it was bricks since that shit happened.
Right.
But they arrested this nigga Taxstone, and he was a gang member.
Right.
He was in the Bloods, I think, or
explicitly
some
stated
shit.
that
Yeah, like
he
he said that he's a kind of like I don't give a fuck type nigga. Like he really just doesn't give a fuck. But I mean, he was. I think he was on a podcast and he was just describing a situation. I feel like that fit the Troy Ave situation.
Too detailed.
Yeah, and I mean,
I think he
he's
might
in
have
jail.
incriminated himself. Yeah.
And I'm saying that to say this. Check out his podcast, though.
Right.
Mind you, he may have
Much
killed
respect.
somebody. Like,
Right.
That's all well and good.
Right. But check this man's podcast.
Yeah, like, it's funny. But then again, that's like, damn, son. How many people you know kill somebody and you don't know they just funny as shit?
And let alone exactly. And that's what he was talking about. It was somebody, or maybe this is an idea I have. But I'm pretty sure I heard it in an interview. But he was saying how there's so many talented people. There's so many talented people in prison.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And not a lot of people realize that. Like we were just talking earlier about how that shit is inhumane.
Yeah.
Back in the day, okay, you go in there and you actually do some work that's helping the community. Way back in the day.
Like what?
Son, when people used to like just hit rocks and knock down mountains and shit and
Nigga,
pave roads. But no, I'm saying you were doing work though. You were getting punished for doing something bad.
All right.
Like you're doing work. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now you're in there. You're not doing anything, or you cannot do anything. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, no, you can get your degree. Well, not I don't know about your degree,
Okay,
but like, there's some sort of education you can get in prison.
If you're going 20 years, bro,
then you better read all them goddamn books. If you're trying to stay out of trouble, I mean, like, of course, some niggas go in prison and it's like, you just put in certain situations. Some people have bad luck, bro. Like,
right, that's true.
Like, we talking about talented people in prison. It's a lot of people in prison who didn't
do that.
that
don't
shit.
deserve to do it.
Son, imagine that.
I know.
Imagine you just got pinned. Something got pinned on you, and it's like no way they can prove it, but they just put you in jail anyway. Like, what? My nigga, like, what?
Look how you're treated for not doing anything.
Yeah, man, that's...
Even if you could be like an esteemed, I don't know, professor or something like that, and they'll throw all that shit out the window.
I mean, but look at how they pulled up on Dr. Dre, son. They had, like, the cops was, like, on it. I mean, granted, that nigga's, like, kind of built, so... I mean, I'm surprised they didn't shoot his ass, to be honest with you. But yeah, money don't mean shit if you black.
Broly do. Or
just not even, well, yeah, if you black, but also if you're in jail, you ain't do shit. Like,
right.
Shout out to y'all, man, holding it down. Keep making those license plates and whatever else the fuck you make in jail.
Most definitely, bro. Also, a fellow member that has gone to jail before.
Who?
Meek Mill, bro. I know everybody is hip.
This man's year has gotten off on the worst start.
With not one, but 2 L's in his last name.
Damn.
No, shout out to Meek Mill, though.
No.
But this dude fell down his
nigga bust his ass on those steps.
But that's
the
funny part is, though, bro.
Like, what?
The funny part about the video is what happened after he fell.
They just got up and ran off like he was too embarrassed to like.
What?
Fuck.
We know that's bro. You know that's. You see your Yeezys, Meek.
We know that's you, dog. Got that Dream Chasers chain and shit.
Oh my goodness. So yeah,
that shit was funny.
It was.
And then
funny.
like his girl left him, and you saw that
sucks.
picture.
That sucks regardless.
Yeah, even if you're not.
That's not good for nobody.
Yeah, that shit hurts.
Damn.
It hurts.
Damn.
Breaking up, son.
It does. A lot of people go through it though.
Yeah.
I feel like it's inevitable in some situations.
It makes you a better person. So that means he might have a Kanye moment and come out with some hot fire or something.
He might.
On his Dylon shit. He was a top 5 greatest rapper, son. Meek Mill.
Dylon.
Mill. And Meek Mill, son.
Yeah. If there wasn't any social media at all in the world, a lot more people would probably respect Meek Mill.
Why?
Son, because a lot of stuff that happens, I feel like with him is just blown like out of proportion.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like when it happens, it's funny, and people hate because that shit is just funny, I guess.
Nah, people hate because that shit's. I guess that's
corny
cool
too.
Now, son. Like,
right, but it's almost a trend to hate him.
That's what I'm. It's like, oh yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. It's almost a trend to just.
Niggas embarrassed to be themselves. I know he had more fans than that, son. Yeah. Niggas was singing "Bitch, I'm a Boss" in the club. Like, don't act like he wasn't.
Cool with Rick
Meet
Ross
me in the bathroom. I fuck her water running. Come on, y'all. Y'all know the songs, man.
He was telling the truth.
Welcome to my house party, nigga. Like, y'all know Meek Mill had the hits. Granted, I mean,
when we was in college, niggas was on that.
Yeah, like shit.
Really on Meek Mill,
2011. Bro. Pause, son. We wasn't really on that nigga. Like, we just like.
No, I mean they were, but no, they were from Philly though, so of course they were just.
Oh yeah, my man, Deshaun and Malik. Yo, shout out to y'all niggas if you ever hear this shit.
Deshaun, even though Deshaun, you left. I don't know where you went, bro, but I will find you one day.
You made it seem like a nigga got kidnapped or some shit.
Bro,
yo,
what?
Speaking of kidnapping, I think it was my sister.
Don't tell me who did she see a live kidnapping?
I mean, I don't think she saw it in person.
Okay,
but
I'm listening.
It's a recording, my nigga. So you see this lady in the grocery store, like, buy their produce. She's picking some shit out.
That shit is scary.
This nigga, like, you can tell by the way he's walking to her that he's on a mission. He's about to fuck her life up.
A woman?
Somehow, son. Yes.
Okay.
It's a dude walking to a woman, like,
right.
Big dude. He yokes this bitch up and carries her away like a child who, like, spilled some macaroni in the aisle, son. He yoked her the fuck up. Pulled this bitch out the store, son.
Nobody said anything?
Stuffed her in the truck and pulled off, my nigga.
Nobody said anything?
No, but I don't even know who was in the store. All you see is her get pulled up. Like, son, he yoked her up, dragged her out of the out of the grocery store and shit. Opened his car, like, the driver's side, stuffed her in the car, son, and pulled off.
Bro, that been a mad husband, bro.
Boy.
It's our anniversary tomorrow, babe. I know you said you like when I act like a burglar. I'm gonna come and snatch your ass out the Costco.
What if that was role play?
I'm gonna come and snatch your ass out the Costco.
Yo, people are in some weird shit, so I wouldn't be surprised. But he's about to get bagged if that's true. But I mean, I hope she's alright. Cause it's like, yo, nobody did anything.
That's
so
crazy. Hold on, who was recording it then?
It was a surveillance camera.
Oh.
Yeah. But like I said, even in the video, you don't really see people. So it's like, what grocery store are you in?
Damn.
Yeah, so it's like, man, like...
When did this happen?
I don't know, son. I just saw the
video. It was on YouTube? It was on Live Leak?
Nigga, I don't know, son.
Hey, I just saw a video of somebody.
She put the phone in my face.
Oh,
clicked the play button. And she said, look at this girl get yoked up. And bam, she got kidnapped. So unless it was some role play, if you've seen the video and you saw some shit in a grocery store that looks suspicious, call your local police officer.
Let us know what you would do.
Or that one crazy uncle you have who's been to jail, because we all have one.
That's willing to, throw down.
Yeah, shit.
But damn, that is hilarious.
It's not some...
No, kidnapping is not hilarious, but the fact that we just brought up kidnapping is hilarious to me. That's all.
You can make light of anything. Oh, nah, you really can't make light of anything, son. No. Certain shit you can make light of.
But you can't make light of pyramid schemes, bro.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
This nigga tried to get me the other day.
I know.
Did I tell you about that shit?
No.
Son.
You told me it was something to do with pyramid schemes, but son.
It's funny because...
they stay trying to just trick people.
Right. That's how you know your business is shady or some... Like,
if you ever come to somebody and they start drawing all these shapes on the board and putting your names in... If your name appears in 3 or more circles...
That's the first step. The first step is confusion, son.
And then if at the end of it, it finally makes sense when he uses all the shape to make some collage that forms a triangle that you can't see until he says, "Sir, back away from it a little bit." And you see a triangle, you're in a pyramid scheme.
Oh shit!
Get out now.
Son. All right, so let me run this down to you, because this is the kind of stuff that happens in my life, son. It's weird. Like, just random shit.
Right, put on LinkedIn and all that.
Yeah, so I was on LinkedIn, and this guy messaged me like in December, and was like, "Yo, I saw your profile through LinkedIn search, blah, blah, blah. You could be a social media manager.
Right.
Contact this number." I guess it was his cell phone for more information. So I don't get on LinkedIn like that, like I should, especially if you're looking for a job. LinkedIn is
I know,
shout out to
LinkedIn telling
LinkedIn.
me to make a LinkedIn.
Yeah, bro. LinkedIn will change your life as a business professional, son.
Yeah, I haven't updated it so long. That's
I can help you, bro, because I learned that shit.
Definitely.
This year, son, changed my life. But yeah, so I was on LinkedIn. The nigga messaged me and said social media manager, and he gave me his number. And again, I didn't see it until like a couple of weeks ago because I don't check my LinkedIn like I should.
Right.
So I was like, yo, I didn't say yo, but
right. Yo,
yo, what's good? My nigga fly me in.
Get to any.
But yeah, so I was like, I'm if the position is still available.
Right. This was last year though. This was like in 2016, wasn't it?
Yeah, if the position is still available,
right.
I'm interested. So we swapped phone numbers. He calls me, I think that same day that I responded, and was like, my name is, I'm not gonna name drop, but let's just say Tom. And the company's based in Brooklyn, son.
Right.
So this man drove from Brooklyn,
right,
to meet me,
right,
in DC,
right,
and for
an interview.
For an interview,
and he's the employer.
Right. That doesn't happen, like ever. Like that doesn't happen unless you're like
very desperate
athlete, and I'm trying to sell you to come to my team, but like
something's getting sold to you. You're not buying nothing.
Yeah.
Or you're not selling anything.
So he comes in. We meet up, And he like throughout the whole hour-long process, and I kept checking my phone to make it seem like I was busy. I mean, I was. Yeah. So that was when you kept hitting me up to buy these goddamn microphones.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bro, because this was a necessity. Yo, we just got the mics.
Shout out to the plug.
Friday
Shout
night,
out to my man
Saturday.
Vincent for holding us down with the studio, man.
And
Thank you.
My man Vincent has the upgraded mic.
Yeah, crisp. You know,
it's very crisp.
Pop filter, headphones,
radio
mic stand.
voice.
But anyway.
But yeah. So shout out.
This man comes into the store. We're talking or whatever.
Yeah.
And he keeps drawing shapes on his
Sign
paper.
number 1.
Right, like. In my mind, I already figured it was probably some bullshit like that because a lot of jobs you see online that say sales or marketing,
right?
You're gonna have to do some fuck shit,
something to do with shapes,
right?
I can tell you
more times than not,
right?
So if you're not good at geometry, it's not for you.
It's not.
So he's drawing all these shapes and trying to connect the dots and shit, and I'm like, okay, but what about the position? Because this does not look like anything like social media or anything. So basically. Long story short, we get to the end of the presentation. He tells me about all the money I can make if I get one person to join my team. They get one person. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, nigga, you talking about a pyramid scheme, but I'm going to let you finish. I want to, like, son, like, throughout the whole process, I was suspicious, but when my suspicions were confirmed, I was like, I'm going to see how you finish, and I'm going to act like I'm interested just to see. Like,
because
if you can close this deal, if you can close this deal, son, I'll play along, but if you're some shit, my nigga, I'm just going to be rude as fuck. So I was like, all right, bet. Let's see how you do. So at the end of the presentation, he said that the company that he works for is Amway, and I'm like, bruh, Amway is a known like those type of situations, like pyramid schemes. Like I remember when we was in college and
that was Amway.
Yeah, same shit. Everybody knows about Amway. It's like, yo, like
you just state, I'm from Amway. Do you want to listen to my voice?
Right, like nah.
No, you bitch. I'm done. I don't want to hear
bitch.
Shout out to Daphne.
Stupid piece of bitch. Yeah, man. Shout out to Daphne. Where you at, man? You should have been here, but it's cool.
Should have came through.
Catch you on the flip side. But yeah, so he said he, you know, and of course, son, I told him like, you know, about where I'm from and everything.
Right.
And of course, he said he had a friend from Upper Marlboro, son.
Wow.
Right. And I'm like, yeah, no, you don't, my nigga. You don't know nobody from over here. 'Cause I was like, yo, by what? And he was like, he couldn't tell me. So I'm like, all right, bitch.
Oh, it's just, you know, in the upper part.
Yeah.
You dumb bitch.
Yeah.
If you're gonna sell something, sell it.
Yeah.
You know.
He didn't finish.
Force that shit.
He didn't finish strong
at all.
Because when I told him, I was like, yo, I don't really have time to finish this. I'm about to leave.
Right.
He tried to get his business a mentor on the phone and shit. I'm like, yo, that's how I know you failed. Because you got to get help and shit, reinforcements, my nigga.
Damn.
God damn. So pyramid schemes, children, watch for anybody.
Watch for them. They sneak up on you.
Right, like Bill Cosby in the 70s. Shout out to Quaaludes.
Shout out to Bill Cosby. I think
Little Pill, son.
Bruh, Bill Cosby did for Quaaludes what Soulja Boy did for Dracos.
I like how you made that connection, son. He did,
That's
though.
Funny,
Quaalude, everybody was like, yo, you can work, you can,
right,
with the
That's messed up.
Because niggas out here on that type of shit, bro. Yeah. Like, I realize how bad women have it. Like,
they do have it bad.
There are some fucking creepy-ass dudes. Dude. Like, people can't distinguish reality from fiction.
Bruh, that's this generation, though. They can't distinguish. They cannot distinguish the internet from real life.
Because it got too powerful too soon, son.
People that came before us, whatever that generation. What's the generation before us?
Generation poop. It's like, nah, the baby boomers.
Was it, or was it Generation Y?
Generation, like, why the fuck are we named Generation Y?
I don't know, bro. You just throwing endless shots.
I mean, old people, man. Old people
Not old people, though. Parents, that generation.
Oh, I think that was baby boomers.
All right, so the
my
baby
parents
boomers.
are old, so that might have been, like, slaves times and shit. Anyway, go ahead.
But all they knew was reality.
Yeah.
They didn't know what's it like to say something about somebody behind a computer screen.
Like shit.
Behind a monitor.
They would step to your door.
Right. I'm traveling 20 miles to say fuck you.
Right. Catch you
riding a fucking horse. Be there tomorrow.
The Paul Revere of like trash talking shit. Right. You delivering messages. Niggas like, hey, fuck you, bitch. I saw you at the grocery store with my lady.
Somebody left a basket with bread in it. You eat the bread.
It's poison. This ain't
bread.
It's a note.
It's a note.
It's a middle finger, son.
You pull a note out. It says, look on the back. Flip that joint over. It's a middle finger, bro. That's how you used to, son. That's how shade was thrown back in the day. And then when they confront you, like when you see like 5 years later, no, that wasn't me.
Nah, that's
Somebody else should have known.
That's how niggas got challenged to duels and shit.
Son, that was real.
That's like the Wild West, my nigga.
You set your gun right here on your head.
That's like Chicago now, though. Like, shit don't change,
Nigga.
bro. Like, it's just different cities. Like, that was just in the Midwest. But
if they incorporated those Wild West type, you have to like do a Wild West style. There'll be less shooting.
So niggas will smoke you if you was cheating at a card game. Like,
oh, that's
what?
true. That's true. That's true.
They'll shoot you if you step on the back of their shoes. Like, what the fuck?
Just turn around and instantly just.
And then the cops couldn't do nothing, bro. They were shooting the cops.
They were too. After a while, it became Jimmy's Town.
And then somehow that changed when the cops shooting us, bro. At some point in history, police officers and sheriffs got more power, or like people
payback,
got like no, guns are still.
They had
like,
guns,
they're not
but
illegal, but
they started increasing the laws on getting a gun.
Yeah.
Back in the day, son, Turner from down the street that's 8 years old could have a gun, bro.
That's true.
He could go buy one.
He got the one with the scope, son.
Like a slingshot. I'm sitting there with a slingshot made out of wood and rubber bands.
Right, this nigga got a whole strap.
Again, my man has the Draco.
Right.
Like, son, now we were just talking of like, how are you just going to, out of nowhere, get this high-powered rifle?
Right.
And that's exactly what they did to the communities. How the fuck did you just get a Draco and I got a slingshot still?
Imagine being in the Civil War and niggas had the Gatling gun.
Oh, you like
seeing people get mowed down, son. I'm not fighting for no South, nigga. Fuck that.
Why are they not reloading, bro?
I don't like black people, but I like living. Fuck out of here. Niggas was really fighting for slaves. Like, they hated us that much, bro. It's like, I mean, it's more to it, but like at the same time, it's like niggas was really fighting for slaves, bro. Like, wow. You can't tell us what to do. We own these people. Like, nigga, no, you don't. They're human beings. What do you mean? Slavery, son, it's not cool.
Slavery in general, no matter what the race, slavery is just bad, bro.
And then people want us to get over it.
Like, what makes you think you can just treat another person because they don't like the way you... Sometimes it had to do with the way you look. It's just whether or not you were a poor country or not.
Yeah.
Sometimes they would just take you over. Like, you know what? Your government is weaker than ours.
I think a good...
Annex.
Oh. You done, son? I don't want to talk over you.
Period.
Ellipses. You finished, my nigga?
Yes.
All right, damn, let me talk shit, son.
Representing.
My bad.
The left side of the box.
I was saying, slavery, it didn't really change, but I see it as a good comparison for, like, you know when slaves got on the auction block and they would, like, obviously auction for them. Duh.
Yeah.
I feel like a good comparison for that to modern day times is the NFL Combine, son.
Yo, I agree.
It's the same shit.
I agree. I saw a post about that with 2 pictures comparing it.
Because it's like...
if you think about it,
it's like, they're getting money. But at the same time, somebody's cutting those checks. Like, we're making him the richest athlete in the sport. But it's like, nigga, who's paying him? Like, he has money too. He owns like 6 other teams. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's the same shit. You bringing in people, they paying however Gugobs the money, $70 for a ticket. You all the way up in the top.
$7 for a beer.
Bruh, shout out to the Nationals. They're $8 beers, man. Get the fuck out of here, dog. I'll sneak in a flask with some Hennessy in that joint.
Right, then it'd be really lit.
Like,
yo, catch the dude in the back with the fucking shirt of the opposing team going wild. That's me.
Right. Make a scene, son. Start a riot. Crime wave, nigga.
Exactly.
But
shout out to the crime wave.
Yeah, in a way.
Shout out to... No.
We're not saying, like, do crime.
No.
But at the same time, if you ever rob a bank, I got student loans, so...
Right.
Slot me 5, my
Crime
nigga.
is made up. Even though it is wrong, but not every crime is wrong. Some things have just been made crimes because people just like weed, smoking weed. It's a crime.
I feel you.
It's a crime. You made it. Why is it a crime? Why is tobacco legal? And why is alcohol legal? You know what I'm saying?
Because, my nigga, we was talking about that too.
Yeah.
About like weed being legal.
Exactly.
It's gonna fuck up the system.
It is.
Because then the government's going to they're going to take more control. It's going to take the control out of the growers who are like doing it naturally their own way. The government's going to be like, nah, like we're going to do it our way. And the people either by not knowing or laziness, it's just it's convenient. I feel like that's how they're going to market it.
Exactly.
It's more convenient than finding somebody who sells weed.
Exactly.
Buy it from the government, my nigga.
For double the fucking price too.
Yeah.
For double the price.
Probably.
So you really want to smoke? First off, we let you all get really, really like comfortable with it.
I feel like they're going to start giving
basically
niggas
set y'all up.
son.
Right. We set y'all up with a relationship with weed, and now we're going to charge you for it.
Yeah, and it, like they're going to fuck up the plants. Like that's what I'm saying. Like they're going to make it they're going to make it so like they can tie some sort of amount of deaths. People have been overdosing on this new legal weed. Is weed bad? It's like, no, my nigga, it's the government. They're bad. Like,
and we're gonna
they're fucked up. They're gonna taint the weed.
They are.
Some shit's gonna go
They
down.
want to become weed. Exactly.
And then they're gonna like, nah, we're never allowing weed again. Like,
right.
Nah, bro.
They can take the THC out.
Yeah, or do something, bro. Like,
wow.
Support black businesses, yo. Buy from your local drug dealer, man.
Yeah.
They gotta eat too.
It's not a crime.
And you know, you're not buying their kids, the book bags.
Actually, that decision is up to you.
Shout out to the niggas who sell drugs.
Hey,
because
you
without you guys,
do what you have to do.
Without you guys, man, I don't think
the
world would go around. Speaking, everything connects. Speaking of shout out to niggas who sell drugs, you know how Miami is basically just made from that coke money, son.
Oh, exactly. Shout out to Pablo Escobar
and Griselda Blanco.
Of course.
What's that one documentary on Netflix, my nigga?
Bro, I know. Pablo has his own show.
I know. Narcos is something different. Fuck.
Was it an actual documentary like with a commentator?
Yeah, about Griselda Blanco and how she was ruthless.
Oh, it was a female.
Yeah.
I don't have no idea who this is, but damn.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna get you hip to the title. I'm gonna look for it. But they were basically saying that you know how much money Pablo and them had, son.
Oh, endless, bro.
They had bread.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna get into. That's a whole nother.
They brought all that money in through Miami. And in order for them to, hide the money or stash it, they would start these businesses, buy all these businesses.
Laundering the shit out of it.
Yeah, Miami is lavish for a reason, son. It's by the beach. All them niggas, yeah. And it was wild as shit. Miami in, the 70s.
Yes.
Or, 70s, 80s. It was wild as shit. It was wild as shit.
Miami is lit.
Nah, I mean, now it's not. Unless you go into the strip.
You gotta have money, though.
Yeah, everything's expensive, but that's what I'm saying. It's for, Miami's, the only good part about Florida. Florida,
yeah, I think the government knows that, but they're just you know what? It's bringing in money.
Yeah. I mean, no, back then,
let's just rob Florida. That's what the government will rob a fucking state in a minute.
How, son? Explain
Put somebody corrupt up in there, son.
Facts.
Put somebody corrupt up in there.
Facts.
Get him to fucking take your shit and launder it.
Yeah.
Bam. What happens? Your community will decline. It might be slow, but it's a definite.
Yeah.
So, that's fucked up. And I mean, I don't know if that's how it is. You just... Everything is speculation.
Everything is speculation until
you see that shit happen.
Yeah. Speaking of seeing things happen,
what happened?
We always have these segues, but everything leads into everything.
Of course, I'm always on
the stream of consciousness.
On another one. The what?
Stream of consciousness.
Is that a book?
No, I'm just saying following your thoughts and shit, make everything connecting. Stream. Of consciousness. Definitely. Look it up.
That's a skill.
Google. Do your Googles. But anyway,
Google, bro. I feel like they know too much.
Nah, a lot of times.
If it's 3 a.m. and I'm getting on Google, I woke up in a cold sweat thinking about a question. I need an answer.
Welcome back, Victor.
Welcome back. We've been expecting you.
Face ass. I don't think artificial intelligence is the wave.
That's not.
It's gonna be like our robot, and I don't have.
No, hold on.
I don't have a metal arm, son. I can't save the world.
But Jordan, imagine if you amputees, for example, they're almost. I mean, they have those prosthetics where. The only thing it's missing, literally, it looks like a foot. It attaches like a foot. You can't even tell if you have pants on or anything like that. Okay. It's very flexible. Right. It's very flexible. The only thing they can't do is put nerve endings into it.
Okay.
So you can't feel it. So that's the only thing that's missing. And with technology, imagine what you could accomplish with that. You lose your leg, and then you can feel your leg.
I'm just saying, what's it got to do with artificial intelligence, my nigga?
Because you need technology. Shout out to ESPN.
Yeah. You need breaking news. Somebody got traded. Prince died. So. That's breaking news.
But it is.
Shout out to the Bodega Boys.
That's 2017.
I need to listen to their new episode. Shout out to the Bodega Boys. Honestly, they the reason we got into podcasting. For real.
I mean, we've always been having conversations like this, though.
Yeah, but
we always thought of a way to get it out there and tell people. We thought it was just maybe through clothing or something like that.
Yeah. Seeing their success definitely was motivation. So shout out to them, man. Much love.
Definitely. Most definitely. Speaking of that, you will be listening to this on SoundCloud.
Yeah, follow us on all the social media websites. My nigga, do you know to rattle them off for me right now for some rapid fire, son? What's the Instagram?
Instagram, the crime wave. The crime.wave.
Right.
Facebook, the crime.wave. No spaces.
Okay.
SoundCloud. You make that one? Is that also the crime wave, no spaces?
Yeah.
Because I haven't looked at that one yet.
It is.
Unfortunately. All right, SoundCloud, the crime.wave. Facebook, the crime.wave. Instagram, the crime.wave. Twitter, only difference, no dot.
Yeah.
At the crime wave. That's how fire. 5 best rappers in the world.
Dylon, and Dylon.
And Dylon, another one, 6 for good measure.
I rip and I rhyme. I rhyme and I rip. This is the way that Dylon spit.
Hell yes.
On that note, man, look. I feel like we did. I feel like we did all right, man. Hopefully y'all appreciate
Put that outro on.
the ramblings of two niggas in a closet. We're trying to bring you this nice sounding audio.
But this joint is tight though.
It is. Shout out to, like I said,
V-Rapper.
Shout out to the home studio, man. Without you, dog, this wasn't possible
at all.
I want to shout out. Oh! Before we leave,
What's
I just
good?
thought of something, my nigga. I just thought of something.
High times.
Not even that, son. Not even that. Not even that. I feel like there's 3 ways that Donald Trump can get off on a good foot with black people. 3 ways. 1, bring back Freaknik. If you don't know what that is, look it up.
Google is your friend.
Do your Googles. 2, every time he comes out for a speech, he has to be introduced by the hologram of Bankroll Fresh.
Hell yes.
And 3, make rap snacks available in all high school vending machines.
Definitely. And hey, add some more rappers on that bitch.
Yeah, like Travis Scott, yo.
Son, give Kodak one.
I feel like the Travis Scott ones would be... You know whose would be spicy? McConan's chips would be spicy.
Oh, no.
That nigga gay. But on that note, we're going to cut it out, man. Check us every 2 weeks.
Most definitely.
Follow us on the...
First podcast.
Keep up with us, man. Yeah,
yes.
like...
Y'all loyal.
It's only going to get better. If this is the worst, it's only going to get better from here.
Keep the faith in us.
It's your boy, Teen Cuddy.
I'm preaching.
Who are you, my nigga?
I'm Vic Versa _.
We're going to catch y'all 2 weeks.
2 weeks, y'all. Peace out.